uh, once my laptop will start, definitely I will switch over to the laptop. But let me start because now we are on time. Uh, this is the subject management function and organizational function. That is, the code is MMPC 001. This is for the semester one. Are you able to listen me? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
we can hear
Yes, sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Uh, Today I'll finish this unit. Total means unit one means so that in next class we will do go for the sorry I'll complete block one today, and block two, block three, block four, in other three classes we will complete these. In block one, it is the topic is introduction to management. In this unit one covers management over an overview, management, and second unit is management and its evolution, and the third is roles of manager. What actually management? Well, if we'll say from beginning means from beginning means we will see that this management comes from our day-to-day life. How we manage our life means morning. How we manage in the morning after doing fresh ups and baths. What we do, what is our first task, how we go through the different other tasks. Then after that we had our breakfast. Then after that we go do other chorus. Like that in a household also, our parents, we have seen, even we are doing the management, that what we have to buy, when to buy. That is a budget part of the management, I will say. If you will see that when to buy, what is the means priority, what you are going to achieve. Like that in day to day life, this management is coming up. What actually is that management and why it is important, so we will go through. The Actually the purpose of management is to you will say coordinate, organize the an organization, in many operation, you can say. With that, those action, you can say, contribute to the organization to achieve the goal. And using this organization's resource, you can say, most effectively or productively, is one of the most important aspects of good business management. And this helps to guarantee that the organization is both efficient and effective. You can say by planning, organizing, directing, staffing, and managing are the some of the fundamental responsibilities of the management in the commercial setting. What actually is management? Again, the question arises. If I'll say we need to understand that basics that it aims to attain, if you can say goal by coordinating, or you can say, what is that? I couldn't get. Let me go through the chat. Uh, okay, then you can say coordinating, and there are some administrative responsibilities in the organization. You can say administrative tasks are there which involve for the deciding what course of action should be taken, and yeah, you can say organized way doing the operations. You are right. And then you will need to that
Sir, your
own
voice
the
is not
various
clear.
talent to become the efficient manager, and including those planning, communication, and even leadership. And what is the objective that in objective of management? Objective of management is to optimize the resource. You will say optimize the resource means the resource which are available. या ठीक है, मैं हिंदी में भी बोलूंगा। हम जो हिंदी में भी बताऊंगा, इंग्लिश में भी तो बताऊंगा। जो हमें जो ऑब्जेक्टिव है मैनेजमेंट का, इसको ऑप्टिमाइज रिसोर्स, जो हमारे पास अवेलेबल रिसोर्स है उसको यूटिलाइज करके किस तरह से एफिशिएंटली वी शुड मेक वी शुड दैट go for the we should achieve that target. If I'll say an effort to make efficient use of that available resource to improve profits by lowering with the proportion of the resource, you can say expense, और इसमें मतलब कि कम जो रिसोर्स अवेलेबल है उसमें हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू मैनेज द थिंग्स, आपका टीम दैट किस तरह का लॉजिक लगाएगा, किस तरह का प्रोसीजर अप्लाई करेगा, इट ऑल डिपेंड्स अपॉन द मैनेजर। एंड इस तरह जो रिसोर्सेज आपके पास अवेलेबल है उसको करना, that फिर that then after that what is next objective, I'll say improvement of effectiveness, that boosting of improvement of operation, you can say production and services that leads to increase output, revenue and profit. That management system, you can say observe the activities, length of time, flow of workplace to a certain the procedures that result is the most, you can say, productive outputs. And it is not uncommon for the manager to collaborate on developing the and you can say executing a new procedure, or you can say standards with both other employees, and you can say they will coordinate with the other head of the departments. And third, the objective of this management is to you can say to maximize the profit. To maximize the profit, that it's in profit को बढ़ाने किस तरह से profit ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा है। Like simple way में अगर मैं समझाने की कोशिश करूँ तो प्रॉफिट मैक्सिमाइज किस तरह से हो सकता है। अगर मैं सोचूं तो मटेरियल को कम पैसे में लूं तो कहाँ से मटेरियल मैं लूं, मेरे पास जो लेबर पार्ट है वो किस तरह से उसको मैं उसको कंट्रोल करूं ताकि लेबर कॉस्ट कम हो जाए, एंड लाइक दैट मेरा जो कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्ट है वो कम हो जाए, वो एक लिमिट पे आ जाए और उससे ताकि मेरा प्रॉफिट मैक्सिमाइज हो जाए। तो इसको मैं अगर सिंपल वे में समझाने की कोशिश करूं तो it is aimed to that balance the increasing of revenue. You can say that the revenue has to be increased. That if the revenue will increase, then definitely the profit will increase. And if you will increase the revenue as
Sir,
much
your
as
voice is
possible,
not
that
clear.
creating.
I'm unable to understand what you are saying.
Pardon?
Sir, your voice is not clear. I'm not getting what you are saying.
Voice is not clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me close the shut down the fan.
Sir, voice is clear. I guess the person whose voice, your voice is not coming to him clear is outside. That's why.
No, wait. Thank you. To ensure
थोड़ा
that
सर
this profit
स्क्रीन
or
थोड़ी स्क्रीन सर थोड़ा सा नीचे कर लीजिए तो आपका पूरा फेस दिख जाता है, सिर्फ आईज दिख रही
turn,
है। हाँ, अब थोड़ा
is
ठीक
it
है।
okay?
अब ठीक है। यस नाउ परफेक्ट सर।
Okay. Then जितना क्या होता है, to ensure that profit has to be maximized, then we have to that how it will be maximized. We have to collaborate with the various departments and different HODs, from where that labor cost can be controlled, not cut. If you cut the labor cost, then maybe the product quality will not be good. So we have to control the labor cost. We have to identify the area where modification can be done, where adjustments can be done. This is the part of management where finding that where waste can be controlled. That means more waste should not be there, so that production will be increased, and due to that profitability will increase. So to maximize these all are the part which have to be look into in the management. And then next part comes that promote that personal development, that you can say an efficient management team, which they makes that employees and personal department, you can say professional advancement in a top priority, you can say. And I will say that in simple way, it will be that employees on a personal level that cannot only assist the management in accomplish this goal, but also they will contribute to generate work, means you can say work expansion, improvement and effectiveness. Then next will be the maintain quality. You can say management also, a team also determine different rules, different protocols, different criteria to govern, to manufacture or deliver the goods and services. You can say their main important responsibility is ensuring that organizing consistently, you can say they meets all required quality standard. And next is the to keep up, you can say the spirit of the workplace and maintain the discipline and morale, and cut down the risk factor. You can say identify talent, that is the part of the management promotion. There should be a research and development should be there. uh, if I say any business is growing rapidly over the globe under today's current management model, if any company that doesn't effectively handle its own affair, will you will say uh, any company that you can say does not effectively handle its own affair will quickly become irrelevant in today's dynamic marketplace. If in Peter Decker's word, if I'll say that management is an acting of influence or bring about the change in another entity, and when the business or the organization, you can say, follow the procedure, its assets, both human and material, you can say, are maximized for maximum efficiency. Uh, there is a, you can say, great need of for management at all levels of you can say um, uh, fan नहीं fan बंद कर दो, because it is disturbing. uh, you can say there is a great need of management at all the level of any firm, and there is a limitations in on the top, that you can say in a school, universities, corporate, different corporation, uh, if I'll say government agencies that employ management varying degree, it must be you can say business or for profit or non-profit, or any industry producing the physical goods, you can say. Uh, Management is, you can say, uh, both science and arts. It may be that management may be thought of as a hybrid, or you can say art and science. It is an art that you can say require a person either to be able to manage things In different sense, you can say management is a science, since it develops specific rules and laws relevant to a setting of where the collecting activities is coordinated. These aspects of management makes it a specific and worse. And if I say in second point, second form, that management is of resource, and it can be a process of the activities related to you can say efficient use of existing resource of production. And within the organization, that resource can refer to various things, you can say, including men, money, material, machine, that is this M's. And it is a continuous process. This activities of planning, organizing, directing, it's a continuous process. It's the form a I can say, I will say Vixis circle, that where planning will end, the controlling will start, and when uh, after planning, it will come organizing, the staffing. Then again, the circle will end with controlling. Again, it will look like a vicious circle. I will say. And I can say that it is a continuous process. It never stop. And then in organization must make you can say optimal use of its available resource, including its human and financial assets, you can say, to advance its mission, to realize its goals. And in absence of any of the fundamental you can say a task of management, the management function is just one person cannot deliver any outcome but on its own, but you will say that it is an ongoing process. uh, Management is you can say organized work, where that meaning of the management may be thought of you can say as the collection of organized action. A group can be created in you can say various setting, including a public limited business and a regular club. Every organized you can say strive to accomplish its unique goal. And without practicing in any organized activities, it is not it will be impossible to fulfill the goal. And if I say management is it means it is a separate entity. If I say how it is a separate entity, that management is having the separate form of operational function of the organization. The essence of function is that is if I'll say it in double inverted, to do. And but the nature of the management is, if again I will say in the semicolon, say how to get the things done. And this is this is the thing that to complete a job, a manager needs a certain level of both you can say competencies and knowledge to achieve that certain goal. And if it is for it is means I'll say management is a decision making, as I told you before, that everyday management team is responsible of making a variety of important choices. The process of making the different decision does not begin until several paths of action are available to choose from. If I'll say from planning to controlling, if there is a need, one possible action you can say take, then there is no need to decide what to do. The performance of the organization may be directly attributed, you can say, to caliber of decision made. Uh, Here we are completing the unit one, but only my today laptop is not working, so I'm not able to share that PPT which I have prepared. Yes, I will share that PPT after the class maybe. There is a case study which I have taken from IGNU. that is managed to beat competition. At the end of this that unit one, you will find that case study. There is two questions, but I will read first the case study. This, then after that I will give my observation. You just go through those questions and try to solve that. Then you will able to understand the management. Let me. I'm starting the case study that management managed to beat competition. It is tough to be a little gay, especially when one of the big gay becomes your direct competition. But at hangers, cleaners, and offbeat image and good, you can say, customer service help them pull through when P&G, Procter and Gamble open an eco-friendly dry cleaners in the same town. That hangers differentially, you can say, itself through van delivery service, funny t-shirts and hangers, as well as social networking. The company also spent, you can say, connecting with the common community by partnering with local business and charities instead of outpricing and outspending PNG. uh, Hangers, you can say, embraced its uh, you can say, the company has spent the time, you can say, connecting community with community by partnering with the local business and charity instead of outpricing or outspending Procter and Gamble. Hangers embraced with its personality and adopted a, you can say, culture of, you can say, excellent service uh, that customer found value in. And as a result, that Hanger has experienced growth, while others, local dry cleaners, have reported flat or declining revenues. They here my observations are that in this case study that they are not they offer service, you can say, PNG, and sustain their competitive advantages, which they have started eco-friendly product. And but the idea of pickup and delivery van, that they have started it differentiated themselves. This is about the hangers, which they were giving the service to their customers, which I have my observation is there from this case study. And this van's future, they have made some colorful, different, which I found in the this case study, that they are sending the clean cloth directly to the customer. There is no extra cost they are charging. Store front, they are putting the clothes in their car. And the way hangers will save their customer that cost of trip is possibly getting their clothes again dirty, that they collect from the home, and again cleaning it and again getting back. That the key here point means what I have observed, that
Sir,
sustained
your
quality
voice is not
service.
audible.
Sus Not audible. Now it's okay. Hello. Today it's through the mobiles. That's what the problem I am facing. All of a sudden my laptop has given. So I'm sorry for that, but definitely from next class it will not be there. Don't worry. Uh, the key, the main which point that I have observed, that quality service in delivery. Uh, am I audible now? Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Well, now I'll keep like this. Okay. Uh, the quality service in, you can say, delivery and our one-to-one joyful contact with the customer is there. Uh, there's one more observation was there. They work directly with the local firm, and they catch the, different customers directly. uh, they don't go indirectly. This is what this is the case study which I have added here. It has this case study has been taken from IGNU book, which means that handbook, that I will share that in soft copy also after the class. About the in second unit, starting second unit will be about that scientific management is there. FW Taylor's theory is there. Alert mind there is there. XY theory is there. System theory is there. That if you'll go through that chapter, you definitely will understand. Let me start with the Henry Fayol, that administrative theory, that administrative management theory, that Henry Fayol. It is a classical management theorist, you can say, widely regarded as a father of that modern operational management theory. And that Fayol held that there is a single, you can say, administrative science whose principle can be used in a management situation. Uh, you and it, he has means you can say earned the title of universality in the management. And Henry Fayol has given 14 points of principle of management, and developed 14 principles of the management, in, you can say, in order to help manager in their affairs more effectively. And this principle are still used, but often interpreted differently in division of work, you can say delegation and of authority, discipline, unity of command, unity of direction, subordination of individual interest, remuneration, centralized secular chain of command. Uh, Taylor has is given scientific management theory, that he is the father of, you can say, scientific management. And his idea about the management grew out, you can say, of his wide-ranging experience in three companies. You can say Midwell Steel Works, Simon Rolling Mills, and Bethlehem Steel Company. And what Taylor has given means he has how he has what he has concluded, that scientific management involves a, you can say, completer matter revolution on a part of both their workers and management. And without this, you can say, scientific management cannot exist. Principle of scientific management is that science, it is a science, not thumb rule. That in order to increase organization efficiency, the rule of thumb method should be substituted by the method developed through the scientific analysis of work. A rule of thumb means decision taken by manager as per, you can say, personal judgment. And according to, you can say, Taylor's mm, yeah, even small production activity, like loading iron seeds into box cars, can be scientifically planned, and this will help in saving time. A well of as human energy, you can say, decisions should be based on scientific inquiry with cause effective relationship. Uh, and second, he said harmony. It's not a discord. And what he has emphasized here, that there should be a complete harmony between employ this workers and the management. Since you can say, if there is any conflict between the two, it will not be the beneficial for the either for the worker or the, you can say, management. both the management and worker, you can say, should realize that importance of each other, and in order to achieve this state, the Taylor has suggested, you can say, complete revolution, means you can say both the parties, that is management and the worker, have to participate simultaneously, and cooperate each other. That I can say, it means, you can say, there should be complete change in attitudes, should be there, outlook of worker, and even management should be proper towards the management, and management's attitude should be good towards the worker. And it should always be kept in mind that prosperity of the employer cannot exist for a long time, you can say, unless it is accompanied by a proper or a good relation in the organization, or vice versa. uh, it become possible, I say, in simple if I'll simplify in simple word, uh, it becomes possible, I'll say, in simple word, that sharing a part of, you can say, surplus with the worker, or training the employees. There should be a proper division of work, and the division of work should be properly addressed. If there is that addressing gap is there, then it creates conflict in the group, and team spirit should be there, positive attitude should be there, sense of discipline should be there, and you can say sincerity should be there. What revolution he wanted, means what change he wanted. Here he wanted the change in the attitude of the worker and management toward each other, and the both the parties should realize the importance of each other, because one cannot get success or grow without others support. And yeah, management as well as this worker, that both the parties should aim to increase the profit of the organization, and for the worker should be put their best effort, so that company should make, you can say, profit, and on the another hand, management should share the part of profit with the worker. And there should be a cooperation, not individualism. मतलब एक अकेला एक इफ अगर मैं हिंदी में सिंपल भाषा में एक मुहावरा बोलूं, एक चना भी भाड़ नहीं फोड़ सकता है, तो you can say that the principle is an extension, that principle of harmony is not discarded. And here it says that lays stress on mutual cooperation between the workers and management, and corporations make that mutual confidence, sense of goodwill should prevail among both manager and as well as workers. The intention is to replace actually that internal competition with the is there in between the labors, I'm saying you, that workers are in between the management, or both, that between the workers and management. It creates a problem. They should realize that importance of each other, and they should respect each other. Taylor here also suggested that there should be a proper division of work, as I told you before, and that work proper division of work means that work has to be informed to each people. Means if each worker is doing the work, they should know that what is their task, and how, when to finish, at what is their target. If it is not addressed properly, then again it is the problem of you can say conflict, and the responsibility is there for between the you can say both are responsible for that. So management should guide properly and encourage the and help the worker to do, so that profitability will increase. I will discuss about Elton Moyen here. Moyen has contributed the management thought. You can say if it lies in recognition of the fact the workers of performance is related to psychological, sociological, and physical factors. Mayo has and his associate has concluded means their social setting created by their test had you can say accounted for the increase on productivity and what conclusion he has given means what he found that uh, uh, yeah, it is means that social uh, aspects of the worker that should be addressed properly, and this is also known as Hawthorne effect or the tendency of for the people who are singled out. You can say special attention to improve their performance and the Howden is study, you can say, was an important landmark in studying the behavior of the worker and his relationship to the job and that fellow workers or the organization. He highlighted that workers were found to restrict their output in order to avoid displeasure of the group even at the sacrifice of incentive pay. Uh, here we have ended the second unit and third unit. I have started with the case study. Here both the case study I have taken again from the IGNU book. Here this manager one what he's saying. I was happy when I was promoted. I walked into my office with renewed enthusiasm. Although I don't know what was in store for me in the job, I did not have any idea about the management principle uh, to be applied, and did not give any thought to the approach, or you can say method. I should use the new assignment. I went blank on everything I had on hand. When I entered the office to assume my responsibility, this is the first manager case and second manager case. That what is written there? That when I was you can promoted, of course, it was a good news for me. After all, my efforts paid off and was recognized. I held my head high and walked into my office. All the cheers from the peers. The thought that is not just my work that matter, but getting things done by the team bothered me suddenly. I imagine the way my manager struggled his way through the in his role. I ran out of ideas on how I can take care of the targets, set targets for the team, not to think of the responsibilities of the position staring at me. Uh, these two case, if you'll go through, it is there in the slide. Even it is in the handbook of that IGNU. If you'll observe that manager who is promoted to the manager position, that it reveals their utterance, ignorance in taking of the position as a manager. What? Where is the gap? That if you'll see that they speak volumes about their capacity, which if you'll read both the cases, if you'll get the PPT, or if you'll go through that IGNU book. Now, here, both the interviewer have the volume means they spoke about that. You can say outspoken about them. about their capability to take up the role of the manager based on their prior performance. You can say, although they demonstrated their uh, high means job high handness, how they have worked best in the organization and they promoted, but they at the same time that the low confidence is also it is coming up. You can say these are the normally it is a hidden, you can say, feeling of the managers, irrespective of the department they belong to. The transitions form means from means when they promote that transition phase from junior to becoming the manager, that you can say mm, that phase means uh, is showing that whether they should take up that role, where means how they if they will take up the role, how they will set up the target, or how the work will be done. uh, it revolves around the function of the management, and suddenly it bothers them, and the skills that they have demonstrated earlier based on their on which they have promoted, uh, it is not sufficient for them for the new manager position. But what organization will expect for to these new promotee? They will see that they will perform better as manager, and so the role has been given to them, and along with that their skill they possess that to be it is determined, it will determine that they will be the good manager. And in addition to that, the role of manager will be changing fast in the ever changing, volatile, uncertain, it will be in the complex manner. And these new promotee, they are not you can say mm, confident on that key, whether they will able to take up that charge. With that, if I'll say that, are you manager looking for the different or different workplace, or any difference in your workplace, or do you want to be a leader that will possibly influence your team, whether you manage 5 or 50 employee or 500 employee? It will be a great manager comes with the responsibility. What are those successful, you can say, skills, you can say? Leadership. Yeah, they should have good leadership. They should know. Well, one more, if you'll go, not here, but we will go in leadership chapter. The leaders are not born, leader can be made. This is what managers say, management says. So there we will read this type of points. So, but here I will say that what a successful manager requires the skill, that is a leadership experience, that communication. They should have good communication skill. They should have knowledge about the, the job which they are going to handle. Uh, they should have knowledge of organization. They know how to organize the things. They know they should know the time management. As in the beginning of the class, when I started that, when we start our day, we after getting fresh up, what is the important, what we do, we either we reply mails after getting fresh up, or we go through the mails, what are the important, we reply those, whatever not important we hold them back. Then after that we go through the paper, like that. It's the same thing here. We see how how that time management is there. Even in your school days also, you must have managed the time in your studies, if you remember. Then after that, delegation. But if you say delegation, you delegate the things, okay. What about the responsibility? Responsibility should be with you. That should that skilled manager should have that potential, that the responsibility is with him. Confidence should be there. They should respect others, so that that respect will come. Company culture will be there. If I will elaborate this quality of good manager, that leadership skill. In order, yeah, there, I'll start with this. That in order to be an efficient manager, you will able to have lead your employees in an efficient manager to bring. Uh, you can say how you would want your leadership to look in an effective way to achieve, you can say, good management. Strategic thinker are able to see the big picture and see, you can say, minor details that others may not see. Then I talked about the experience, that is professional experience. If you don't have experience working in a professional environment or leading a team, then it is a hard to step up as a manager. Means, you can say, a great way to gain experience in the management role is to communicate with your current job of your goals. In some instance, when management knows that you are looking to step up as a leader, they will, you can say, immediately try to train you through a variety of scenarios. They will give you different scenarios, so that you can understand those scenario in future, if you are going to use those things. And this can help you, you can say, uh, uh, this can help you, you can say, mm, develop your upcoming promotion or position, you can say, that may be available. Then next point, we I have talked about the good communication skill. Yes, effective communication skill is a staple that all the best manager have. Not only manager, if you're a good communication skill, then you can be a good leader also. If you will see that good communication skill make you good leader, how, if we'll see in our political scenario, there, if people are is not a good orator, then they cannot means put their able to put their point to the public, and public will not elect them. Same way, for the manager is there, if they are not having the good communication skill, then they cannot control their juniors. You can say, no, the communication job is that responsibility and expectation, that is, you can say, it means listening to your team and working with them to produce the result within their position, that making sure to take time and have weekly meetings with your employees to help with the, will help you as a leader, uh, you can say that where everyone is at the you can say, in the different you can say at different no, sorry, not different, at the same platform. I'm sorry, not different, it's at the same platform. And this will build your trust with your employees, and this will empower you, that uh, and this will with this productivity will boosted, uh, and like that, you will be a good leader. Being a leader, you should have a good knowledge. If you are not having knowledge, then you forget that you can become a leader. Knowledge, the fact should be correct. If you're putting the fact and at a proper place, definite means with, if I'll say, bring communication again, then definitely you are a good leader. That experience as a manager is a must. You can say they should have knowledge. If you'll see during school days that whatever you if you are not having a good knowledge, then the student your classmates will not like you. They will not come to you. The same way is that if you're you're not having knowledge, if you're not up to date, then definitely you will not able to be a good leader. There are various degrees of offered, you can say, uh, at the bachelor's level, master's level. But no, that I'm not talking about the those knowledge. I'm talking about the knowledge which in organization you are working, and if you're not having that knowledge about that organization, you don't know about the profitability and other things, about what you don't know about the sales, how much purchase is there, and how the things are moving, or if you're in the sales department, what is the target, and what was the last year target, and how each and every one is doing. Then definitely you cannot justify with the with your juniors, and that will be the big hindrance to be a good leader. For a good leader, you should have the knowledge. Then organization. If you do not organize your position, there is an good chance that employees will you manage you. And if you are organizing your position properly, like in earlier example, I have told you that if in the morning, if you're not organizing your time is in the beginning, then definitely you are losing most of the time, and you will be using your time when work is there for reading newspaper or eating breakfast. Time management skill, again, it comes that if you correlate my example, that and if I'll say that it is a big key factor for being a successful manager in time management. And if you're late every day, definitely everything will be late, and might be your employees will bypass you and get succeed in succeed your position. So your time management should be proper. Delegation, you should delegate, and delegation doesn't go alone. Delegate with delegate with responsibility also come. If you don't know how to delegate the project, then you cannot take the you will not able to take the responsibility. Your role as a manager will have a lot more difficult, but it's not difficult. If I'm saying it's a lot more difficult, but it is not difficult. Both the things are there. Don't be afraid to ask your employee for the help to complete your task, because you are in a team, not you are a single alone. If you'll feel shy that I'll ask my employee, then what will my employees think, then definitely you are going to lose. Maybe your employee will get the promotion, and then after that, confidence. Yeah, if confidence is not there, then, लेकिन बात है कि ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस होना भी बहुत खतरनाक हो जाता है. एक आर्मी का मुझे कहावत है कि आर्मी में कि दैट ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस ऐसी कुत्ती चीज है कि कुछ भी खत्म हो सकता है. खैर, इट्स अ डिफरेंट थिंग. Let me tell you about that, how effective manager, that you need to be confident in your abilities, your experience, your decision making skills, your knowledge, everything is there. Then you are definitely having a good confidence, and the confidence that you have built up, and the organization is going to means your employees are going to give you the respect, and definitely you will also give the respect, and because respect is the both way, not the single way. That topic will come after this. but that doesn't mean that you have to be arrogant if you are having confidence. It doesn't mean that if you are having confidence that you are arrogant. Yes, confidence always help you. You are in management role for a reason. Your confidence will empower your team and to be the best they can you can do. Respect for the co-worker. The next point was that establishing a healthy and respectful work environment in your team. You should respect. You should show respect to your employer. If you'll show the respect, definitely it is the give and take things. Definitely you'll get will be respected, and your knowledge and guidance will be accepted by them. Company culture is there. Then if I'll say that if all these elements are there, then you will be a true leader. And this is where we have finished the these 3 units. My PPT will contain, let me tell you, in 3 parts. If you see, each part is having question answer questions. You have to do one thing. You just write it in a rough notebook. Honestly, definitely this subject will be prepared. There will be no problem. And a few things are there, like in second unit, जैसे प्रिंसिपल्स का है, अगर आप प्रिंसिपल्स को प्रॉपरली कर लेते हैं तो एक चार्ट मैंने बनाया हुआ है दैट किस स्मॉल मिड एंड लार्ज कंपनीज में किस तरह से वो मतलब कि ये मैनेज जो प्रिंसिपल्स है वो यूज होगा. Then if you do complete that chart and write conclusion, definitely your that principal part will be means prepared for the examination. For replying each questions, you try to give examples. One national means this Indian example, and one is international. इससे क्या होगा कि एग्जाम्पल्स आप के साथ कोरिलेट करेंगे तो आपका थ्योरी बहुत ही स्ट्रांग हो जाएगा. यू ट्राई टू गिव द एग्जाम्पल्स during assignment session also. I will guide you if any question will come. उसको किस तरह से रिप्लाई करना है. डेफिनेटली आप एक मतलब कि जब मेन एग्जामिनेशन लिखेंगे डेफिनेटली यू विल स्कोर मोर देन 70%. If it will be supported by good example, one example Indian example, one इंटरनेशनल एग्जाम्पल, कोई भी थ्योरी के लिए. तो ओनली और जो मैंने है वो क्वेश्चंस दिए हुए हैं पीपीटी में, वो क्वेश्चंस के आप आंसर लिखेंगे. एनीथिंग मोर?
Sir, I have a question. So, like the case study you're mentioning, right? So, some of them are in IGNOU book, but are there any other reference which we can refer for the case studies?
Case study in next class I will give you the correct response whether the case study will be there in the question paper or not. Okay, why I have taken case study, because if you go through the case study तो आपका जो मैनेजमेंट का जो थ्योरी पार्ट है वो ज्यादा क्लियर होगा. और जब ज्यादा क्लियर होगा तो आप कोई भी एग्जांपल आपके लाइफ में जो भी हो रहा है, जैसे मैंने क्या बोलते हैं सिंपल, एक मॉर्निंग में कोरस उठते हैं, फिर उसके बाद भी हम नहाना धोना, दैट क्लीनिंग का पार्ट खत्म होने के बाद व्हाट वी डू, ब्रेकफास्ट और उसके बीच में हम ईमेल चेक कर लेते हैं, न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ लेते हैं. तो बात ये कि हमारा जो टाइम वहां पर हमने यूटिलाइज किया वो अब हमें न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ने के लिए ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जाके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का टाइम नहीं खर्च करेंगे. तो नोबडी विल पॉइंट अस कि आप ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के में जब काम होता है तो आप ये करते हैं. तो दिस इज एन एग्जांपल हाउ यू मैनेज द टाइम. तो लाइक दैट यू विल व्हेन यू विल गो थ्रू दैट, मैंने जैसे कि उसको बताया हुआ कि आप थ्योरी के क्वेश्चंस कर लेंगे और उसमें एग्जांपल्स आप दे देंगे. वन नेशनल, यू ट्राई टू गिव वन नेशनल, वन इंटरनेशनल, मतलब वन इंडियन वन इंटरनेशनल. उससे इंडियन इसलिए क्योंकि आप इंडियन सिनेरियो में काम कर रहे हैं, और इंटरनेशनल इसलिए कि इंटरनेशनल का के एग्जांपल्स बुक में अवेलेबल होंगे ऑलरेडी. तो उससे क्या होगा कि जब आप उससे कोरिलेट करेंगे, तो जब आप वो चार्ट आप तैयार कर लेंगे, तो आपका जो मैनेजमेंट का कॉन्सेप्ट है वो पूरा का पूरा एकदम क्लियर हो जाएगा। और जो केस स्टडी है वो इसलिए होता है कि भाई मैं एक बार चेक कर लूंगा कि आपके एग्जामिनेशन में केस स्टडी है या नहीं। अगर
बट
नहीं है तो फिर भी आप केस स्टडी अगर आप पढ़ते हैं तो उससे क्या होता है कि आपका कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर होता है। तो आप
हाँ
कोई भी, तो अपने लाइफ से रिलेटेड कोई भी क्वेश्चंस को आप उठाते हैं, उसको लेके आते हैं, और देन आफ्टर दैट आप उसको बता सकते हैं।
So,
एनीथिंग मोर?
yeah. So, apart from the exam, right? Say
राइट।
suppose corporate case study, those kind of ऐसी कोई website या ऐसी कोई book, ऐसी reference book, ऐसा कुछ है? Just asking, right? Apart from the exam, like corporate state case study, like okay, this was the scenario.
नहीं, वो साइट पर आपको एक्सेस नहीं मिलेगा, बट हाँ, अगर अगर आपको केस स्टडी के इंटरेस्टेड होंगे, तो जस्ट ये क्या होता है, आप मुझे ये जो ग्रुप है उसमें आप डालेंगे कि हाँ मुझे मैनेजमेंट के केस स्टडी चाहिए, देन मैं मैडम को दे दूंगा, रीना मैडम को, एंड शी विल शेयर विथ यू।
Okay. So, but WhatsApp group में we cannot, drop a message. Only
Pardon?
admin can. In WhatsApp group, we cannot drop a message. Only admins can drop a message to us. It's a
तो
one man.
यू मस्ट सी द नेम, किसी का नाम तो होगा, नंबर होगा,
हम्म।
या रीना मैडम का नंबर होगा जो
हाँ हाँ
एडमिन है।
हाँ हाँ
आप उन्हें मैसेज करेंगे तो मैसेज प्राइवेटली चला जाएगा ना।
हाँ हाँ, वो चला जाएगा। ठीक है।
तो माय नेम इज चंद्रशेखर, जस्ट टू टेल दैट कि मेरे मुझ तक ये मैसेज पहुंचा दे, वो शी विल सेंड द मैसेज, डोंट वरी।
ओके ओके, ठीक है। थैंक यू सर।
एनीथिंग मोर?
नो नो, थैंक यू।
आई एम सॉरी, आज मेरे लैपटॉप में प्रॉब्लम आ गया, दैट्स व्हाट, मैं स्टार्ट नहीं कर पाया, वो नहीं हो पाया। तो
नो
आई एम सॉरी
प्रॉब्लम।
फॉर दैट, बट डेफिनेटली नेक्स्ट क्लास में ये प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगी। ओके, बाय डियर।
Excuse me, sir. Am I audible? Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Sir, actually, I need a little favor. The thing is, I work in a bank and I used to get free by 8 p.m. And
Okay.
most probably the classes timing will be between